welcome to Pandora's Box, your home for official Snyder cultist activities. I guess I am one at this point. I am hardcore Snyder cultist. You can tell by that intro I'm hardcore Snyder cultist at this point, and I don't care because we want to sell the Snyderverse to Netflix, sell ZSJL to Netflix, keep those hashtags going. It's the only way this shit's going to happen. Don't believe other things. Oh, it's good in IMAX. Oh, that's a bunch of bullshit. Sell it to Netflix. Make this shit done. And on that note, let's bring in my partner, Mikey Sutton.
There will be no Kentucky Fried Chicken on Pandora's Box tonight. Just to let you guys know.
Oh, it's a buckethead free zone tonight. Huh?
Apparently, Colonel Sanders doesn't like us too much, Necron. So.
Oh, he doesn't? Oh. I heard I'm a little of a Dementor type of guy. I don't know.
Apparently.
Well, we got some of the regulars in here. We got Nightwing. We got the good Austin. We got Socks. We got our Dykes. Who else do we got? I know I saw Steven. And I believe DC Talk, the main, was in the he's the first one to comment. He gets a star for his first comment. There you go.
I see that name, I think of the band automatically, Consume Me, I think was their best song. DC Talk. Anyway.
Oh wow, I haven't even thought of that. yeah, dude. Is that Christian rock or something?
Christian rock, man. Consume Me was a good song. Hey, Mama Bear is here, right on.
Hey, what's up, Mama Bear? How are you doing tonight, man? Oh.
What channel goes from death metal to talking about DC Talk? I mean,
that was pretty fucking bizarre.
I just realized it. Like, wait a minute, what a weird segue that was.
I was like, never again. So we say DC Talk.
DC Talk, yeah.
In reference to.
Wait, consume me, yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about that was my band Hod in the intro.
I love that song, man.
You gotta let the griff start,
Talking about the horned one. You go from the horned one to DC Talk, man.
You know what? I'm gonna give you Mikey. I talked about this on other shows, but I don't think I ever talked about it on Pandora's Box. You want the background of that song? It's called The Smoke Will Rise, right? And my singer of the band of Hod, it goes by the name Beer, like BER, and you can drink a ton of it. Anyway, we were in Canada. We were on tour with European black metal band Marduk, very famous black metal band, and a Norwegian thrash, kind of what they call it, black thrash, little thrash metal, little black metal band called Oranor. And we were in Montreal after the show, and everybody was smoking in front of a big church. That was, it was nighttime. And Bear smoking, and he goes, "Yeah, look at that. The smoke will rise." And he just like had an epiphany. I'm going to write a song called "And the Smoke Will Rise." And that's how we got the inspiration for that song.
You know what, Necron? I want that song on the Dreamwalker comic book soundtrack for issue 6.
It's done.
It's right in, man.
It is. It was never really. I mean, it was put out, but not like really like copyrighted. So we can easily, boom, it's done. You can have it.
We can have that, and we'll have. I still got to finish those fucking beta lyrics.
Yeah, the betas. Our last little tribute to the betas, right?
Yeah, you'll have more than one song on the song.
Oh. Yeah, that'd be cool to get some Hot on there, and we're gonna write. We're all my singer.
It's a badass song, man. That song gets me going, man. It makes you want to like pump iron or something,
Oh yeah, and I purposely wrote the riffs like that, a little more like upbeat, kind of,
Oh.
Yeah, man, for sure.
I love it. I just love the energy it gives me. That song is like it's like musical B12. You know what I mean?
Yes, pure energy.
You feel the energy going through my veins, man.
That's awesome. Thank you, Mikey. Musical B12. Now, I'm sure most of the people want to hear about other things besides Necron's metal band.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that? How
I
many?
hope
How
I
many?
hope I'm wrong actually, but
How many bands do you have, dude?
oh my god, if we ever went through the history of my bands, bands of importance would be Indignation, Cerebral Distortion, which is my first little punk band when I was a teenager.
Wow.
Um, Thorn Spawn, an American black metal band that actually did a lot of cool things.
Mm-hmm.
Hod, Hod, which is one of my current bands, and Pious Levis, which is my other current band, which is actually me and a bunch of the guys that were in Thorn Spawn. Is that one guy for an obvious reason we didn't want to be with him anymore. So
Mm.
yeah,
So you were in a punk band in your teens. So you're my age.
yes,
So we're talking the '80s. You had a punk band.
yes, 1980, I think 86. I started Cerebral Distortion.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. That's great.
Yeah,
'Cause-
it was like a punk thrash. I'm not gonna say it was straight up
yeah,
punk rock,
yeah.
but it was like hardcore. You remember like back in DRI and all that, Cryptic
Oh
Slaughter.
God, yeah. I remember all those
Yeah,
days. Yeah.
yeah,
I
it
mean,
was a band like that in that vein for
that
sure.
was the days when Minor Threat and
Hmm.
all those groups were very, very active.
Minor
Um,
Threat,
um,
Verbal Abuse, Black Flag, and then
oh,
the
well,
more thrashy ones,
and
DRI and Cryptic
Black
Slaughter.
Black Flag was the one that I was really into them, and Dead Kennedys, of course.
Dead Kennedys
Um,
was awesome. Yeah.
yeah, Social Distortion during that time too.
Social D. Yep. And of course, all
Good
the
times,
Brit
man.
the Brit hardcore like GBH and Discharge and all that. When we
I
were
love
like all that
GBH. Oh
stuff.
my God, you're taking me way back now, man.
Yeah.
When I used to
City
Maximum,
Baby Attacked by Rats.
yeah, Maximum Rock and Roll was the magazine that
Oh, Maximum! I used to read that.
yeah, oh God, man, hell yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, you're from the Seattle area, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you remember bands like Wehrmacht and False Liberty and things like that? Did that ring a bell? The Accused.
No, I'm not familiar with those groups.
Okay, they were underground bands, mainly from Portland and Seattle and all that.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Uh,
okay, okay.
yeah, I'll send you a link one day and you can check them out. Accused was awesome.
Oh wait, the Qs. Oh hell, I know them. I know the
Okay,
Qs. Okay, yeah,
yeah,
they were big around here, man. They were huge around here.
yeah,
Back in the
Splatter
70s.
Rock. Martha Splatterhead always
Yep,
had those
yep.
great
Oh
album
God, that
covers.
was big. That was big.
Yes, and Tommy is really cool, the guitarist from the
Uh huh.
Accused, and he kind of got semi-famous. He started a band called Grunt Truck. Remember that grunge band?
I remember them. Yep, yep. Like
Yeah,
I used to write about those bands in the early '90s. I remember
yeah.
them. Yeah.
Tommy was the guitarist too. He was in that band as well. He's a real cool guy.
The Melvins, around that time as well. Inspired Nirvana. You know.
Yeah, very active musical scene in those areas.
Uh, yeah, I covered the Seattle scene. 88. When I got here 87, I started writing in 88. So I covered all of
Cool.
those bands back then. It was a great time. You know.
Yeah, it sounds like you always been doing this. You've been covering the stuff no one else is talking about, and then it
Yeah.
blows up a year or two later when you were like, "I told you so."
Well, it kind of reminds me of really. I mean, I founded the underground newspaper and I also founded Pandemonium in the early '90s, which reminds me of what I do at Geekosity is having a singular voice um, amidst all this corporate, media that we're seeing.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
and honestly, Geekosity is had its own vision going. I mean, we are the only ones out there that are proud carrying member of the Snyder cult. Um, another site out there is as pro Snyder as we are.
Now,
Um,
I mean, literally, you guys were the only ones covering
only one,
SnyderCon, right?
only
How
one.
unreal is that?
Yeah, I mean, we and I still not done doing all
Yeah.
the articles yet, but we're the only ones who covered the fan part of it, right? We're
Mm,
the only ones who covered that. Snyder is not moved on because everybody was expecting Necron that Snyder was going to say, "Guys, it's over. Let's move on." Yeah. Why Rebel
it-
Moon?
this is your last.
Uh,
I mean, your last hurrah.
Our last
So
hurrah, right? The
he did
total
not
opposite.
definitely say that.
All these betas making fun of Skywalker, um, for continuing this whole sell Snyderverse to Netflix campaign. Also, Snyder signing the poster. Um,
Yes.
but have you noticed they keep talking about how it's a failure for the Snyderverse fans.
What?
No, the failure at SnyderCon is that your narrative was not even remotely discussed at SnyderCon, and their narrative was Zack saying goodbye.
I didn't see no goodbyes there
There's
from what.
nothing, nothing. There's nothing. If you know there was SnyderCon, there would have been right
Oh
now.
yeah. Oh, that would have been covered like
Oh
hotcakes,
yeah,
right? They would have been all over that as Zach said goodbye.
let me talk about the hypocrisy of all this, okay? And I'll mention this, and I still haven't written the poster article is not even finished yet. There's so much to it, but okay. There's all these people saying that, well, you asked Snyder to do this, and that's why he signed it, and so on and so forth. Therefore, it's not valid. Blah 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 bullshit, right? Now, let
Oh,
me ask you this
bullshit.
question: it's not valid if Snyder was asked to sign this, right? It's not valid according to them. Now, let's flip the script. What if Snyder said, "I can't sign this. I don't want to"? That'd be all over the media, dude. All over. But
Can you
since
imagine?
can you imagine if that had
It,
happened instead? See, we told you so. We told you so.
there's
They
your
don't want.
confirmation. He doesn't want anything to do
There
with
you
it.
go. But because he signed it, and they don't like the fact that he signed it, it's not legit. But if he didn't sign it, it would be legit. You see what I'm saying here? It's
This is
hypocrisy.
the hypocrisy we have to deal with as Snyder fans
Exactly,
and
and
being pro Zack Snyder. It sucks.
I can't stand hypocrisy, man. And I will say this: those people either have never experienced this, or they just don't want to admit it. Um, there are people out there that won't sign certain items, no matter how much you pay, they won't sign it. Okay, um, not because they're being jerks or anything, but it's against their philosophy, or they just don't like signing something that they don't believe in.
It's yeah. I mean, I don't blame him for that either. I mean,
Yeah,
if you don't believe in something, I'm not gonna put
yeah,
my name on it. Yeah.
yeah. I know Rob Liefeld won't sign certain items. Okay, he's very vocal about that. Todd McFarlane won't sign certain items for various reasons. You can't make a person sign something they don't believe in, right? Um,
Correct.
so let me put this to you, Necron. What if Sky had told Snyder, "Hey, can you put Jeff Johns my hero? Can you think Zack Snyder would sign that?
I think Zack Snyder would have had him escorted out the building.
Exactly,
I don't think he
exactly,
would have signed that at all.
exactly. Or Jeff Johns was right. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
you're like, get this guy out of here.
You know, or or
Exactly. No,
or,
that I
or,
mean,
I run with gun. You know what I mean?
oh God, can you imagine, dude? There'd be no way. He'd
No
be
way.
like, what the?
So look,
Oh my, yeah, you're
uh,
so. But that's so true. That's a good,
yeah. I mean,
point
look,
on the opposite end of the spectrum.
look,
What if you asked him to do that? Would he have done it?
he
And
wouldn't have.
we
And
know Zach. He tells huge studios to kiss his ass.
yeah, exactly. I
He's
mean,
not afraid. And that's why we know that's a part of the problem is why he has trouble in Hollywood because he doesn't bend the knee.
yeah, yeah. You people have come up with all sorts of excuses, right? Um, and to all of you guys who have seen some of these, beta reactions, don't let it get in your head.
Oh no.
SnyderCon was a huge success for all of us, and they hate the fact that Snyder destroyed their narrative.
He really destroyed it
He
big
destroyed it,
time.
and instead of moving on, instead of killing a campaign, they made it stronger. That's a huge boost for everybody in the campaign. And congratulations to Skywalker, Liam, and Philip Dole. Just incredible job
What an
at
incredible
SnyderCon. Wow.
sorry to say that again. Incredible weekend
Oh my
for them
God.
guys. And I
Yeah.
mean for Still Nation as a whole and
Yeah.
for those three guys, obviously Still
Yeah.
and Leon and Skywalker as representatives and just amazing amazing stuff they pulled off and
Oh,
got
awesome.
for us, man. It was everyone should be very proud of our guys. They kicked ass, dude.
Um,
They fucking kicked ass.
Literally gave me enough material for the next month. And I'm still catching up on everything, you know. I thought Skywalker getting a picture with Ray Porter was huge.
That
I
picture
love that photo, man.
is gonna be history
It
one
is.
day.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be history.
You know, and I think all these three guys are going to play a big role in the history um, when Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 ends up on Netflix. I think that people can look back on all the roads that led to that happening, and SnyderCon was a big part of that.
Yeah. Well, it was. I mean, it was great because it was actual confirmation that that Zach's behind it. I mean, we obviously know he can't literally come out and say that due to legalities and
He can,
things, business. That's
yeah,
why. That's why come on, betas. You're not that dumb. He can't literally come out and say these things. Yeah, sell it to Netflix. I am totally behind this. No, he does have to play it somewhat.
yeah. But the fact that he signed it, let's not forget that Zack Snyder didn't sign it the way that Sky exactly asked for it, right? So the guy has a mind of his own.
He thought about it. He was like,
thought about it
how can I do this?
exactly.
Without being so blatantly obvious, but
Yeah,
still get the message across.
and
And you know what? He referred to it as Snyderverse.
exactly. And what I'll say is this: is that Zack said this already. It doesn't matter who does it; he'll do it. It doesn't matter if another streamer who does. He just wants it made. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, and I hear a lot of people get hung up on that. Well, why Netflix? Why only Netflix? It's not really, and you know this, and I'm
Yeah,
sure most of the people chatting,
yeah,
it's to push the message of
yeah,
selling the Snyderverse.
yeah.
Netflix, the obvious choice, because Zach is at
He's
home
already
at
there.
Netflix.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
already there.
so,
Yeah, he's got a
but
relation.
it doesn't mean we don't want it done somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
We want the story completed. Everyone
Yeah.
wants it completed. It was like it was actually genius of Skywalker to force this narrative out there, and like, okay, well, if you don't want to do it, let these guys do it.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a brilliant idea, and I just loved his courage in going up there and asking Zach to sign it like that. I mean,
Yes.
wow, wow, that's
How many things
awesome.
has Sky done? He went to Stone Quarry in the Superman suit.
Yeah.
Then he changed into the Superman suit at the ZSJL, screening. Got those great pictures afterwards. Oh man, this is.
Well, I love about Sky is that he walks the talk. He's not just saying it. He's going up there to Stone Quarry. He's going there to Zack Snyder. He's literally making this happen.
Yeah,
Which is a
he
lot
puts
more
his
than I
money where
ever
his
did.
mouth is. He puts his money where his mouth is. He's like, I'll do it.
Exactly. You know what? I'm gonna put my face in there. I'm gonna become the face of this campaign, and just bravo. Because
Yes, sir. Skywalker,
we need somebody
Leon,
like that.
and Still, and all the guys. But yeah, Sky, you are the man who started this.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of this whole Snyder movement. Reminds me of what I went through when I moved up here. To my shock and horror, Necron, there was not a single alternative radio station on the FM dial. Dude, I really lost it. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, and all the stations were playing Whitney Houston and fucking, God. Who's that song?
You want to fucking hang yourself too? Yeah.
God, it was just god awful, man. And, God, I can't remember the guy who sang "Stay La Vie." God, it just drove me crazy. That's what was playing here when I moved. When I moved here, and I came from the Philippines. We had 3 alternative radio stations there, and it was awesome, right? And I go up here, there's none. Now, pre-internet radio, you had the FM radio, and that was it. You had nothing else.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
And, oh God, it was horrible. And there was one on the AM dial I could barely pick up. It was a mono. They had some college stations on the FM dial. They were hard to pick up as well. They weren't consistent.
Yeah, low power.
Low power. So I waited. I got here 87. There was an alternative radio station on FM dial in 89. It was a college radio station called KGRG, and they were great. back then. But they broadcasted in mono, and I was a very I can't stand mono. Um,
Oh, it's
so
so tinny sounding. It
it's
sounds
tinny
like shit.
sounding. It
Yeah.
says, and so we didn't get our first FM alternative station until 1991. So that's 4 years of hell, man. Just like, but anyway, that's how I felt like with you guys and me. I'm like consider myself part of this. That we want. There's a market for something that we're not getting anything from.
Big
You know,
market.
big market,
A
and
lot of money has been left on the table with these decisions.
there was a big market for alternative music, but the stations in Seattle weren't seeing it um, until 1991. This is now keep in mind this is before Nirvana.
Hmm.
So 107.7 The End debuted on August 23rd, 1991. I remember the date because it's such an important day in my life. Um, they broke Nirvana on August 24th, 1991. They world premiered Smells Like Teen Spirit. And they broke that song, and the station became popular with
Mm.
Nirvana. So the timing was just perfect, right?
Wow. MTV Next, right?
MTV hit, yeah, played a video, boom, there it goes. Um, but I see parallels with the whole Snyderverse here because there's a huge market for Snyderverse. Instead, we're getting top 40. You know what I mean? We're
Play it
getting,
safe
we're
music.
getting, yeah, we're getting Kentucky, the big Galoot, and big Kentucky
Play
Fried
it safe,
Chicken.
Superman, and
Play it safe, and so instead of Soundgarden, you're getting some lame shit. You know what I mean?
New
Trying to,
Kids on the Block.
there you go, there you go. Trying to think of what is the shitty equivalent to Nirvana. Oh, there you go. New Kids on the Block, right? Just yeah. In fact, the alternative station had a commercial like, "Do you hate New Kids on the Block?" Which
I mean, not even a real band put together by producers. It's
yeah,
just, what is this crap?
a, a lot of punk rockers I know used to call them new skids on my cock. It's punk rockers. They were really hated back then, man.
No
Oh,
Life says Backstreet Boys, all right.
Milli Vanilli, right?
Oh, Backstreet
Ah,
Bat, Milli Vanilli. Oh my God, remember how people ate that up? Oh, and Vanilla Ice, people ate that up too, man. That was terrible, terrible
yeah, the
time.
early '90s, man. That's the shit that we had, man. So, the end comes on the air, and I become friends with their BJ Michael Collins. He was the programming station then.
Uh huh.
Um, About 16 years later, he ends up in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He's one of the few DJs in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Good friend of mine. Actually, we've been friends for 32 years now. Uh,
Wow, that's very
yeah,
cool,
yeah,
Mikey.
yeah.
Very cool.
He and so back in the '90s, he made Nirvana famous, Pearl Jam. He was the first person to play Beck, Weezer, all these other alternative bands that he was the first person to play. And anyway, it just brings me back to the early '90s, man, when everything just was just crap, and then all of a sudden Snyder comes along, and I see Snyder as an alternative director is how I see him, and because he's really cutting edge,
Yes,
his
I see
own
what you're saying.
independent vision. He works for a corporation, but he brings his own edgy vision to the corporation. Runner was under DGC. They were not a they went from sub pop to something with a major. You know what I mean? Um, and I see Geekosity as that alternative radio station. So you guys don't have to listen to new skids on my cock.
These kids on my cock. That's funny, dude. But no, I see what you're saying. You're flying the flag for the
I
stuff
know
that
exactly.
that's really cool. Like, don't listen to that
That
corporate crap
crap. That
they're
great
trying to put
crap.
down there.
I mean,
Over here is where the
mm,
cool shit's at,
do
man.
you
The
want
real
do you want the
stuff,
do you want the big galoot or do you want Man of Steel 2 with Brainiac?
right? You know, you want
You're right, Socks. There is people don't bring this up, but Zack Snyder and George Lucas actually very similar.
mm,
Um, George Lucas owns everything. He owns Star Wars. Um, well, not anymore, but he did. He sold it to Disney, but He paid for Empire Strikes Back by himself, and he paid for Return of the Jedi. He didn't want to owe anybody anything, because he had his own vision. And George is not very pro Hollywood, you know,
No,
and he lives on his ranch, and
doing his
um,
thing,
doing
man.
his thing. And I think that's why Zack Snyder admired, because Zack Snyder's a huge fan of George Lucas. He obviously Rebel Moon, the Star Wars, his take on Star Wars.
It's
Um,
probably going to be the best Star Wars movie since the original trilogies.
You know what? I strongly believe that, Necron. I strongly believe that. I think what I've seen of Rebel Moon reminds me of Andor, actually, and
Hmm.
Rogue One. It has that kind of that gritty tone to it. Yeah.
I saw some like I guess concept art this the other day. Was like, what are these things? They look
Oh.
like Sith troopers, but like
Uh,
really cool ones.
yeah, seriously.
Not the
And,
stormtroopers painted red, but actual like new creatures with glowing eyes, and they look like I'm like this shit's gonna be awesome.
and yeah, DC talk. I think Zaslav is probably going senile, dementia. Look, I feel I don't know.
A mission from God, and
I guess it's a joke.
woo,
I guess it's a
okay,
joke. Like,
bro.
you
Even if it is a joke, it's like
know.
okay, if you say so.
He is trying to market James Gunn so bad. Um, I mean, it's mm, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, when everybody sees Rebel Moon, just gonna kill any of that gun stuff. You're gonna see how much cool Slayer's vision is, and I think Rebel Moon's gonna be a lot bigger than anybody's expected.
Yeah, I do too. I think, and everyone's gonna have access to it that has Netflix, so it's gonna blow up big time. And 20th century, well, we're not them anymore, but Disney will probably be kicking
Can you
themselves. Like,
imagine Noel Leon Flores and I doing a Rebel Moon comic book? How awesome that would be!
what?
That'd be how cool. I mean, that'd be so cool.
I would buy it. And then, get all them variants and make sure to get them when they originally come out, and not pay eBay prices, man. Shit.
Speaking of Dreamwalker, Socks had a question earlier about Dreamwalker. So Socks, we are behind schedule officially because
Uh-huh.
we were supposed to have the pre-sales by April, but yeah, we're running behind. I got the script late to Noel, um, and generally Second Skin Comics, they would like to put the pre-orders exactly a month before the book comes out. So which is why we don't have pre-orders yet, because I can't guarantee you guys that the book will be out by June 6th. Um,
No, that's fair. You don't want to
yeah. So,
have people waiting
uh,
around.
yeah, I'll let you guys know though, because the well is in the middle of drying it. There's progress, and like I said, it's my fault. I got it to him really really late. Um, and the reason why I got him to really really late because the Dreamwalker TV show was announced right in the middle of me scripting this issue 3.
Sure,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of took presence over. I guess you got to do what you got to do to get all that rolling.
All the
Totally.
marketing for that, and then also all the dealings with negotiations for Kate and everything. It took a while, so there you go.
I cannot wait for that to come.
Yeah,
Whenever.
I can't wait to see the initial art for that. I'm so excited. I always am, but this one in particular,
Hmm.
because it is such a cool issue and so many different appearances in here. So.
TJ, did I miss a lot? If you're looking for bombs, you might have missed a little, maybe a bomb. I'm not quite sure. But
You
you
never
can
know
always
with
go
me. You
back.
never know.
Yeah, you can go back and watch the beginning, but I think the meat and potatoes are still to come. But
Yeah, yeah,
maybe
yeah.
we got something. Mikey's coded language. We'll just have to find out what the future holds. Everybody hates on the Transformer movies. I love them. Last night can kick rock. Oh, I don't have a problem with the Transformers movies. Actually, myself, I don't really hate on them. I think they're entertaining from what they are, man. Cars that turn into robots that blow up shit. I mean, cool.
That's really all you need from them. You know what I mean?
I know. What do people want sometimes from these movies? Their life to be changed?
That's why I don't get these critics. Like I have not seen Super Mario Brothers, but people love this movie, and I'm like, I
Dude,
saw,
it's doing gangbusters. It's
my
outrageous.
God, it's huge, and I saw some of the reviews and it's like laughing. "Well, why are you expecting this? People just want to see the video game on the screen. That's all they care about. Is it faithful to its roots? You know, and
Yeah,
when the trailer first came out, Necron, still like we lost our shit. I'm like, oh my God, that's the game. That's all we cared about.
that's the good people want to see the game. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't blame them for wanting to see the game because that's what they grew up with. That's what they
Yeah, so
played. That's what they want to see. They don't want to have it all weirded out and changed and like, well, what's going
I
on
mean,
here?
wouldn't it be great, Necron, if everything was as faithful to its roots as Super Mario Brothers, right?
It was, yeah, you would have these, $2 billion movies, wouldn't you?
Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah!
What's up, Real Talk? Good to see you, man. So what do we got going here tonight, Mikey? What's your first
You
big
know, let's
event?
go ahead and talk Punisher War Journal. Let's go.
Yeah, we've been promoting that for a couple weeks. Let's get
Oh,
at
wow, no,
it.
you know, we'll go and get to that, and then we'll freestyle afterwards, and I'll answer any questions in the chat here. So
All right, that sounds cool.
throw any other questions at me. We're all like free flowing here. Um,
Here
so
we go.
Punisher
Let's put some
War Journal.
Punisher.
Okay. Since we announced this Necron, things have changed.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is going on?
Something different. One thing remains the same. Well, a couple of things remain the same, but the big part of my original scoop has changed.
Oh no, is it good or bad?
No, it's good. It's very, very.
Oh,
You
good. That's
guys
good.
love this. Um, so the tentative title is Punisher War Journal. I've had that for a while now. I announced it before. I'm not sure, um, Necron, if that will stay the same.
Okay.
Um, but they really like that title.
I
Now
mean,
I
the
really
comic
think,
ruled.
yeah, it's comic book. Yeah, Jim Lee wrote the
Yeah,
first issue of the Appearance of War Journal.
I
Drew
forgot he
the
did
drew the
that.
first
That's
issue. It
right.
was so good. Um, and so originally, Necron, they said, okay, well, we'll make a Punisher War Journal to separate itself from the Netflix show, and also it's comic book accurate too. It's a comic book with Punisher War Journal.
Oh, I actually like hearing that it's comic book accurate.
Yeah, not that it will adapt stories from PWJ. I'm not sure about that, but
Yeah.
the fact that it's Punisher original, um, and so where are they change? What's changed, Necron? Well, it's kind of big, dude. Kind of big. Um,
What? What
yeah,
is
kind
going
of big.
on?
I am hearing Necron that Punisher War Journal will make the Punisher canon. Netflix Punisher is canon.
Oh, that's a great idea because that
Yeah,
that that series was awesome.
it was. I love that show. Um, and so what I'm hearing, Necron, because there were rumors going around that Daredevil Born Again is canon to Netflix Daredevil. Now I know Charlie Cox's been trying to throw us off course
Uh huh.
and getting like, what's the real truth here, right? So I had been hearing a Daredevil Born. This is not my scoop, but Daredevil Born Again from other scoopers says this
Uh
is
huh.
canon to the Netflix show, and so which all of a sudden all the stuff that I was hearing myself makes sense because I heard that Mike Coulter they want him back as Luke Cage. Okay, now
Oh.
Christian Ritter's coming back. Okay, that was my scoop from 2019. John Bernthal obviously he's officially the Punisher again. Yeah, so much of the Netflix cast is back, right? So I'm like, well, how are they going to explain all this then? I mean, they're just going to have these actors come back and just not even mention Netflix continuity. Um, so uh, so Daredevil Born Again is canon, okay, and that's not my scoop, but I'm covering it and I agree with it, and I've heard the same. But I'm also hearing now that Punisher War Journal is in continuity with Netflix Punisher. Then that makes every Netflix Marvel show canon now.
I was gonna say it pretty much makes it all
Yeah,
canon.
all the
And
Defenders, everything. You know.
and since you already got it already on Disney Plus, they bought all the rights to these shows. It really kind of makes sense to kind of just have that as the original, stories and just
Yeah,
take it from
yeah,
there. Why not? Why have to go and restart it all again?
exactly. And what I've been told, Necron, is that Marvel Studios is concerned about the audiences being confused. Um, all these actors are back, but that show's not canon. It's hard to
That,
explain.
it's a
You know?
that's a very valid concern. I
Yeah,
would be like how are we gonna do this?
and so and there were discussions before about how Feige, well, he didn't work on those shows, but he didn't work on those Spider-Man movies either, and those are canon.
Yeah.
Yeah, No Way Home made them canon. You know, um, and so what I'm hearing now,
Okay. We lost him for a second. He'll be back.
what I'm hearing now, Necron, is that he's going to do the same for Netflix. That the Netflix shows are canon. Um, and so the Punisher War Journal, they still call it that, will be canon to the Punisher. Um, wow.
And so just I had I saw a good question in the chat. Is this mean across the board everything that happened on Netflix is canon, Defenders, Iron Fist, and all that? And
Yeah, I'm hearing.
oh, we lost them again.
Yeah,
Can you say that again?
yes, that's what I'm hearing. Is that all across Netflix, those shows are canon.
Very cool. I like that. I think that's actually the best way to go.
And so, what does this mean for Iron Fist?
That's the burn. That's the elephant in the room, I should say, right?
Okay. And so, about a week ago, you and I weren't on the air. Um, Finn Jones posted this picture on Instagram with him in his green Danny Rand jacket, a big shit eating grin on his face, basically saying "fuck you." He
I
said,
can't blame him.
I caught the "fuck you trolls" smile. It's exactly what it is. It is big grin on his face, the Danny Rand jacket, and it says Brooklyn, New York, which is where Daredevil Born Again is filming.
Yep.
What does that tell you?
He's back.
He's back. I mean,
and you know what? Let's give the guy a chance. He didn't write those shows.
he did not. And you know what? After much thought, like, okay, Scott Buck just fucked up that first season, man. It was just awful.
Yeah, that was the problem. Hey, maybe we'll get him in an actual, Iron Fist costume, and that'll be cool. Actually, I like that costume.
Yeah. Do we blame Ben Jones for season 1? I mean, well, okay, he didn't put much effort into training, but he didn't have much time either. Let's put it that way. That was also an issue with Iron Fist season 1. I was doing Marvelous today with Sil, and he made a good point how Ben Jones was really good with Mike Coulter. And, so why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? So if you give him a better showrunner, right? Give him better scripts and more time, maybe Finn Jones can pull it off. And I feel that just give him a chance. Just give him a chance. I mean, if anything, Necron, if he is um if he is in Daredevil Born Again, it's probably just a cameo. Like just to show him that he's back. Because I'm told that I'm told that Mike Coulter is back, and most likely he'll be in Daredevil Born Again in a cameo, probably with Kristen Ritter. Because I know she's in season 1.
Yeah, I think with Kevin Feige, leading the charge and all that with all this stuff and being way more involved, I think it's gonna be pretty awesome. And I think we're gonna see a lot of these guys in actual costumes more. I think you're gonna see the Punisher, and the Skull, a lot more than you did in the series.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, it's going to be more true to the comic.
Yeah, he will have the skull for sure. I'm telling you that he's going to have the skull. In fact, after I said that, Bernthal posted a picture of him with this with a skull.
Oh, well, there you go. Because I know a lot of people are nervous, man.
Yeah. Oh, I know because Marvel Comics had that what the fuck their that ninja thing on its symbol or whatever. It was stupid.
Yeah, that was a terrible idea, and that's why a lot of comics aren't selling, and I don't think they're gonna make that mistake.
Yeah, and here's the thing, that skull emblem. That's part of a multi-million-dollar franchise. They know you don't let that go. That's what the Punisher is known for. Is that skull symbol. I don't care what controversy that people had for it. But that's a symbol. That's like Marvel Studios not using Wolverine because people use the Wolverine, in inappropriate places or something.
Yeah, I don't think you can't not get away as the Punisher and not have him in the skull. This is bad. I mean, I know what people the political. You know what? The comic was made a long time before these knuckleheads came around.
Oh yeah.
And so you got to be realistic about it, man. You gotta not hold a prejudice against the comic that's been around. When he debuted, like in '72 or something like that.
Yeah, it was early '70s, man. Yeah. I was too young to read comic books back then.
I know. I had to buy an old episode, to see that.
But you know what, Necron? That's not the Punisher bomb I have for you guys today, as big as that was. You're like,
what?
What? Yeah. So, Punisher War Journal Season 1, again, if they call it that, it's going to face off with somebody, Necron. Be a big face-off.
Well, this guy is asking Wicked Devil, what's the big deal with the skull? Go into politics, or we're not gonna get into all that, right?
Yeah. It's political.
It's political.
Yeah. Punisher bomb. Yeah. Might as well get right to it, man. You guys have waited long enough.
Yeah.
Moon Knight is coming to Punisher.
What? Oh, dude, that'll be a good one.
Yeah, Moon Knight's gonna face off with the Punisher. I'm hearing in Season 1, just early discussions here. But yeah, we're gonna see Moon Knight in there. They fought in the comic books before, and they're gonna do so here. So you're gonna see Moon Knight on an R-rated show. Boom.
Whoa! So we're finally gonna get that Moon Knight Unleashed type action that we kind of got teased in the Moon Knight show, but with the Punisher, wow, dude.
Yeah, Moon Knight vs. Punisher. I can't remember. Was it Moon Knight Annual? I think that when they first fought. I can't remember what.
Yeah, you got me on that one.
Somewhere out there, yeah.
The Moon Knight and Punisher. Holy hell!
And that's basically another step into Midnight Suns when they team up, and Moon Knight's a part of that crew with the Punisher, Ghost Rider, Blade, Earth by Night, Man Thing.
Well, speaking of team ups, look! Oh, I didn't want to skip this one real quick. Retro Nerd Girl,
hey Retro, hello.
Let's bring in my partner here from the cool table. I thought we have a little Saturday night special. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right, awesome.
Skywalker Jedi has joined us tonight.
Love that avatar. That sounds familiar. That looks familiar.
What's up, Sky? You hear us? You are on, bro, but we do not hear you. Pop on in.
I hope James Gunn didn't destroy a signal.
Yeah, I know. You're muted, my friend.
Oh yeah, he's on mute. There he is.
Sky, you with us now? Hello. Uh-oh.
Yo.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Much love, homies. I'm so happy to be here on Pandora's Box, making my debut. I don't think I've ever been on Pandora's Box, right? Yo, the man said, sell it, Mikey. The man said,
sell it.
Exactly.
We were just talking about that. I said, you know what? If he said, "Sky, I can't sign this," can you imagine?
Mikey,
That'd be all over the news, dude. All over the
They would
news.
have
Mikey,
loved to run that into the ground, dude.
Mikey. They don't want to believe, bro. They don't want to believe. Right? They're not believers, Mikey. Why we worried, bro? Why we worried about what the naysayers saying right now, bro?
Exactly.
Zack Snyder said, "Sell it, bro." What you talking about?
Well,
It's the truth.
well, Sky, he said more than that, right?
Oh, right,
We can't talk about that though, but
Mikey. But they wanna act like, bro, this don't mean nothing. They wanna downplay. They wanna do videos. They wanna do polls on Twitter. Oh, should we switch? Zack Snyder said, "Sell it, bro. I'm over y'all."
Exclamation points.
2 of them.
Bam, bam.
How dare you try to besmirch what Zach said? Yo, crazy, bro. Y'all got me messed up. Oh, I'm turned up tonight, bro. I'm turned up. This is my second stream of the day. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We in here right now, baby. Man, I just got so galvanized earlier. Y'all have no idea how galvanized I just got earlier, man.
If y'all couldn't see it, Snyderverse. Sell it. That's signed by Zack Snyder, y'all. He's fucking telling you, sell it.
Right?
What more do you need? What fucking?
Right?
Oh, he just signed it because he didn't want to make a fan upset. Yeah.
really?
I saw that look. That's what they're saying. I saw that look Zach gave you, Sky.
They
that
mad, bro. They mad, bro. Be mad.
You know what's up, guy. You
Odin is with us.
I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna sign
Odin is with us, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about right now. I get my cue from the gods. On dark side face right there, bro. You see that?
But if Sky had told him, "Hey, can you write Jeff Jones My Hero on there?" You think Zach would have signed that?
Right?
I run with guns.
They would have told you to get out of the building if you asked them to do that. They're like, shit, I'm signing Jeff Jones.
Bruh, they acting like it was love for WBD in that building, bruh. Outside of Mike DeLuca and Pam Abby, ain't nobody rocking with them, bro. What we talking about, bro?
Oh, that's true. That's the other narrative. Oh, the relationship.
What we talking about?
Blah blah blah. Man, put 2 and 2 together. It equals 4, y'all. Not 6, 8, 12, 5.
What we talking about?
Man, come on. They think no love. Yeah, there's love for DeLuca and Abby, the people that had his back, and everyone else.
Facts, bro. Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi is who we salute over here, bro.
Yeah,
they got love on this side of the street. Everything else can kick rocks, homie. Real talk.
I've been praising DeLuca and Abdi for months now. Once they got the job, I said, guys, these guys are on our side. And sure enough, they're proving it, more often than ever. Yeah. And how can you go 3 days without mentioning James Gunn once? Did I say something?
Come on, man. No. You want to know what that says? That says that the relationship is repaired, right, Mikey? That's exactly what that says. That's exact. Right? Get out of here. What no DC Studios talk, bro? All weekend. What we talking about?
And here's the part that nobody talks about, Sky, is that Ray Fisher went to an event that had WB logo on it. Would he even have set foot in there unless somebody from WBD spoke to him? Right?
Yeah. Oh, come on. Right? Come on now, man.
Okay, you can look at this 2 ways, Sky. You can say, well, a little bird told Mikey, or Mikey, hypothetically speaking. So you can take this whatever way you wish. Okay, hypothetically speaking, Or a little bird told me that Mike DeLuca apologized to Ray Fisher on behalf of Warner Brothers.
See, right,
Ooh.
right.
Just saying.
Take it as you will.
No, hypothetically speaking, you don't want to put this out in the public. Okay, it's fine. You know.
Wow, Mikey. Wow. That's, hypothetically speaking, that's
Hypothetically speaking. But not one mention of gun. The 3 days that you guys were there for all 3 days. Not one mention of gun.
No,
Where's the whole buddy talk? I thought James Gunn was his buddy, right?
right. I thought he was gonna be here. I thought he was gonna be
for
here.
anything, or what's going on?
Nah, bro. I thought he was gonna be there. I thought that he was gonna be in the building showing love to his best friend. Right?
No one was running with gun out there.
Nah, man. Unfortunately, not, bro. Right? So, dude, look, man. I came on here to strictly speak to the believers.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
To the believers. That's what I need. I need believers around me, right? Because yo, this don't work without y'all, without your belief.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
This whole thing don't work without you guys' belief. That's what this entire thing is based off of, right? So I'm gonna need you guys to believe, because I believe, yo. Man, when I saw Zack Snyder's eyes, I saw an ally, bro. I saw an ally to what we were doing. That's what I saw, right? Man, everybody in there knew what we was on, bro.
I saw chemistry is what I saw between
right?
Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
Man, it was dope, bro.
Chemistry. More so than these other people he hangs out with when he does this stuff.
I will say this, Sky. It wouldn't surprise me if one of the 3 people on this panel right now will end up working with Snyder in the future. Wouldn't surprise me at all.
Well, thank you, Mikey. I appreciate it.
Bro, hey, that's crazy. I wonder who it would end up being, right? That's wild.
In fact, hypothetically speaking, Sky.
Hypothetically speaking,
it wouldn't surprise me.
From this panel.
It wouldn't surprise me if 2 people on this panel end up working with him next year. Just say,
right? I wonder, right? I wonder. Right? I wonder. That'd be really wacky, right? Telling you, man. Look, man, bro. I need to talk to the believers.
Yo, they're in my chat. Here they are.
Yo, I believe. Zach is an ally, yo. He know we're allies, bro. We is gonna get this shit done, yo. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna continue to be effective. We're gonna push forward, right? We're gonna get this shit, yo. We're gonna get it, yo. We're gonna get it sold. And I don't care where it goes, but as long as it goes somewhere and Zach is able to finish it, that's all that matters, yo. All this stuff about who came up with what, oh my God, what's working and what's not. Oh, let's do this, let's do that. I think let's go with what's working right now.
Bro, it's like the oldest saying in the world. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Facts, bro.
You know, why you gotta fuck with it? It's working. It's working. Oh, you're throwing in all these new hashtags at IMAX. I don't want to fuck. I mean, yeah, cool. It'd be cool if it went to IMAX. But you know what? I actually want to see it completed more.
Thank you, bro. That's not the future.
No. That's like, okay, here's some crumbs. Here's some more crumbs. You want some crumbs? You can see it on the IMAX. Fuck that. I want the cake.
No. We want it all. And we gonna give it to you, bro. How dare they try to besmirch what Zach said, bro? Zach told you to sell it.
Exclamation point, exclamation point.
What's wrong with y'all, man? Bruh, man, look, that's it. I'm turned up right now. Man, I'm turned up right now, yo.
Saturday night. Let's do this. I think Mikey lost his mic for a second, so are you back, Mikey? Anyway, no, man, you're totally fucking correct. You know, there's a lot of all these post narratives coming around that are just total fucking bullshit.
No, the only moving on that happened is the betas moving on into Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's really the only move
Oh
on.
my goodness.
The Bucketheads.
The Bucketheads.
Yes. Or whatever. I like the one APAS came up with, the bucket verse.
Bucket first. Oh my god.
I don't know if you heard that one yet, Mikey. The bucket
No, that's new to me. So, we have night shift tomorrow with Skywalker. Gonna drop some bombs tomorrow night.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
We got some more troublemakers rolling through the door.
Oh, of course, you know.
It's a Saturday night. It's gonna get rowdy, y'all. The first Pandora's box on
Oh
Saturday.
my goodness. Oh
Here
yeah.
we got some trouble coming through the door, and Mr.
Oh,
Leon and the
Leon is
New
here.
Geeks.
Hey man.
What up? I didn't even want to interrupt y'all. I was like, oh snap, they're wrapping up. I literally
Just causing trouble as usual.
No, man, roll on.
Yeah, you guys did such a brilliant job with Standard Crown. I'm still catching up with the coverage. Like the poster article still coming. I just want to make it perfect. That's such an important story. But you know, Sky, when Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 shows up on Netflix, people are gonna look back on everything you guys did to help make this happen.
Back.
Yo, man, bro.
Did I just say when? Oh, yeah.
Bro, I'm never, and just so y'all know, I'm never selling that poster either.
Oh, no way, man. No way.
There
That's a
is
story,
no
man.
amount of money in the world
No.
that you could try to send me with your hands where I would come up off that poster, right?
well, I guess I gotta visit Sky once a year at least. So I can look at that poster.
And I'm gonna point back at all y'all that didn't believe. Belief is important, yo.
100%.
Oh my god.
It's all fun and games when there's no pressure, right? But when there's some pressure, you find out where things crack. That's all I'll say.
For sure. I mean, ZSJL, Wonder Woman had a gun pointed to her face, and the guy said, "I can't believe it." She said, "Believe it."
Believe it. Yeah. Believe it.
Believe.
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
The only reason they're pushing back. They're pushing back on the hashtags because they're making noise. They're getting things accomplished. There's an agenda, y'all. Y'all know this, right? We don't got to spell it out to you. There's agenda against this happening. Come on, man.
Hey,
100%.
I thought we knew.
Hey, Sky, check your phone in 2 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit.
And if you could cam up really quick, if I want to see your face.
Hold on. Oh, shit.
You can put it in the private chat. I want to see.
Nah.
Oh, shit.
One. Y'all not gonna escape this one, yo. Hey, I've been trying to tell y'all. Look, just believe. Right? That is where your true power is. It is in your belief and in your hope.
Yeah.
Right. It was hope and optimism that got us out this. Excuse me. It was hope and optimism that got us out this place. Like to begin with, right? Right? Or you hope y'all kept calling it, right?
I tell you, man, the person that would lead us to believe in a new hope would be Luke Skywalker.
Bruh, why? Listen, that's what I've been trying to tell y'all. Just drown it out. It's white noise. They are upset with what we are doing because it's working. It's working. So keep that pressure up. Keep tweeting out these hashtags, right? Keep engaging with Netflix. Let them know how much they can make if they bring these movies back, yo. Yo, I'm so hyped. You have no idea. Yo, I almost want to just end the stream right now. You know what I'm saying? Like this is wild. If I advance, follow me.
If I retreat,
we're advancing. Follow.
I think you should finish the whole thing, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's apropos. If you retreat, what?
If I retreat, kill me.
Yep.
If I die, avenge me.
All right.
Wow.
Facts. No time for retreating.
Oh hell no! Not when you're getting anyway. Not when it's working. This is what I say. I have to be careful what I say on here.
The harder to push back, the more it's working.
Yeah.
That's the fact of that. Some people may not make it. I don't know, but fuck it. That was amazing, dude. I loved that fucking speech.
Good point, ill life, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Did you Sky? Could you put it in? Can you put it in the private chat so Necron can see before I go?
Yes, sir. Give me one moment.
I have to get going. But yeah, I want to see Necron's face when he sees this. Necron's like, what is he doing?
And for anyone who came in late, Mikey just bombed that Moon Knight will be on the Punisher Netflix series. They're gonna have it out with each other. That was the big Punisher bomb that we got on Pandora's box.
And also by the next Pandora, I will have an update on that as well. Keep in mind that was over a week old already.
Oh, so we might have to see new update.
Yeah.
Dude, to me, the whole Midnight Suns is like the most exciting thing in Netflix. In Marvel coming.
Take a look at the.
Oh shit!
Leon, if you want to look at
Now is not the time to be retreating.
No.
How timely is this?
Now is the time to freaking charge harder, man.
Man, bro.
Put that pressure on even more.
Crazy. Crazy.
God.
So next Pandora's box, all horror. Necron, just want to let you know. All MCU horror. So we're gonna discuss Man Thing. What I've been hearing about the Man Thing holiday special, whatever it's called. So we're gonna discuss that. We're gonna discuss where they're gonna go with Werewolf by Night as well, and some other bombs involving MCU horror. So it'll be all horror episode of Pandora's Box.
Yeah, I'm very interested in that.
And
hey Mikey, can you stick around backstage just for a minute?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's some business that needs to be handled. So you heard it from Mikey himself. We're gonna have some more Marvel horror updates on the next show.
Yep.
So that's gonna fucking be sick. I love it. That's it, gentlemen. We are ending the show now. Thanks for anyone tuning in. Anyone watching on a replay, make sure to leave a comment and like. We gotta keep the grift going. You know it. We ain't getting paid, but we gotta keep the grift going.
There you go.
All right.
Unpaid grift.
Unpaid, ladies. Unpaid grift.
we have a grift bill or something, right?
we doing it because we're passionate about it.
Sure, of course we are.
That's what the only fucking reason we're doing this. We're passionate. We want this to continue.
Big time.
And if I can get my damn computer fucking ready to play the outro, I'll play it. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna do the short one. All right, man. Thanks a lot, everyone. Later.
Woohoo. See ya.
Bang.